Okay, ladies and gentlemen who are watching me, I'm here with Tugia Tumunga, and we have a very deep story that is concerning his job. He was chased from his job by his bosses on an attempt to ask him to be part of corruption, and when he refused, it led him to be chased. He's a trained medical person, and I'm here to have his story and share it with you. You are welcome, Mr. Ria.
Thank you very much. I'm called Yatunga Jimusi, and this is not just cooked information. Every word, it has evidence. If I may begin with, as I'm called Yatunga Jimusi, this is an appointment received from Uganda Prison Service. I'm a full trained afande with the first number 16504.
Okay. When did you join forces?
I joined. Yes, I joined this prison Uganda Prison Service 14th October 2019. Immediately, that's when Corona was coming in. So they chased me when I have already completed the probation, but without the paper, because the probation confirmation takes time. You can complete the probation, and it takes time to be confirmed, like 1 year. So to confirm that I'm a fan, I'm the one on this side. These are my juniors, that's why they were carrying guns. And by this time I was in Moroto. Remember the escape of prisoners in Moroto prison because of Corona. I was taken there to rescue the place again to help on Corona treatment. So I treated 115 people. They recovered all of them, but they appreciated me with chasing me. So from there, I tried when I was in Nuruzira, again the second lockdown, working on patients of Corona. A sergeant called us, by then was a sergeant called Isaac. He's a Musoga man, works at headquarters. He came with papers that you sign here. It was 480. There were very many people I have never worked with in Corona, and I attempted to ask him as just advice that I'm seeing many people here, and my staff as a reader, because I was a welfare person, they are complaining they have never received their allowance. When we are seeing many people, now what is this? The money was not happy. Then I said, no, this is corruption. Can you help me? Teach me how I can protect myself, because you are pushing me in a fire of which I am not experienced to avoid it. The man got annoyed, and I said, okay, forgive me, because it was somehow harsh and promised me to be killed or to be chased from the job or to be transferred. Serious things. So I said, forgive me because we are senior. After 2 weeks, following that event, I was transferred to Koboko Uganda Prison Service. I have a transfer here to confirm that. So I was transferred to Koboko, but because of life and you know someone can kill you, I said, let me first consult my boss. My boss, Afande, the one, the big boss in prison, Afande Johnson Jabashija, for just tell him that if I die, then they know that someone has killed me, because it started with refusing to sign money for corruption. So immediately, this is a transfer from Chitagami Maxi to Koboko prison after refusing to sign money for corruption. That's why it is a punishment. So
you talking so much about money for corruption. What do you say? What do you mean when you say money for corruption?
They wanted a bribe. They wanted to sign for them, then they take money. And I asked, we are signing money we have never received. Why am I signing for this money?
So they had money was released.
Yes, money never been released.
So why are you saying that they were making this and get money? How do you know that they had received money?
It was just helping them to sign for them. In accountability, the people, auditors will say that we received the money, yet you have never received the money as a part of our allowance.
And so you think, in your mind, that this money, these people had eaten your money, so they wanted just documents to support their accountability.
Exactly, so much. Because we worked in Koboko 2 months and we received 700,000. Do you think we were working for how much? It was more than that. Israel worked for 2 months. We received just a peanut.
How much was allowance each day?
They cannot explain it. Every information is confused. They can't tell the truth. But what you know, they brought papers signed for 480. How can you sign money and you haven't received it? Receive and sign. So when I asked, that's when they promised me to transfer or to be killed or to be chased.
So when you asked to explain why you are signing, you were promised
To be killed or to be transferred or to be chased. And by a man called Isaac. He is a sergeant, he works in headquarters as a Musoga.
Let's proceed with your story.
So from
So
there,
you were transferred to
Koboko.
Did you go to Koboko?
Because of the threats of my life, I wanted to first tell the boss of the prison. Then within 3 days, I go to Koboko. When he's aware that I'm now, even if I die, they have been killed him because he refused to pay to sign money that he has never received.
So you didn't go to Koboko?
So I didn't go to Koboko
Did
because
you meet your boss?
I tried to meet a boss. I requested permission to meet Jabashisha, but my OC refused because he said, don't cause problems here. He sent me to the RPC of prison, still his headquarters, and the marching order is this one. I reached there when I told him that I want to meet CGP because they are harassing me and it is a transfer of punishment. The man immediately said, no, don't talk about these things of corruption. You leave them. Now you said you want to go back to school and you already off your life because of corruption. You leave corruption. I request to go back to school. I said it's okay. After all, I'm saving life first. Then other things will come in. I accepted his advice. Then he said, now appeal against transfer so that we allow you to go back to school. I myself, I will get involved to help you to go back to school. I appealed. When I appealed, I went back to his office and he refused to stamp it.
Who refused?
Regional Prisons Commander.
Yes.
Of Kampala region.
Okay.
No one could allow me to see Jabashia because Jabashia, when he gets this information, was going to kill someone really and punish him seriously.
I think we need to use a good word to manage not to kill him. Kill him.
So
strong.
So from there, I accepted.
So the letter for appeal was refused. Your appeal was refused, which meant you must go back to where you were.
Was received, but not signed, not stamped or not signed. That's why it is not stamped.
Okay.
So from there, after 3 days, submitting my appeal, my letter for the chain of command up to the Commissioner General of Prison, who is called James Mwanje, the Commissioner General of Prison, who is called James Mwanje. He received my appeal, the one they refused to sign, and he requested me to call him. Another man called Martin Epedu called me that I get a phone of Mwanje, then you call him, wants to talk to you. I called him immediately. He said, yes, I have had your issues, yes. Really, you have worked in Corona, yes. You have worked for us, yes. You are a good, a hard-working man, yes. You want to go back to school, yes. Really, even I'm attached, that's why I've called you, thank you, bossy. But do you have a good airtime for me? I said, hey.
This man who had to accept your appeal asked you for airtime.
Asked me an
So
airtime.
you can get appeal and you go to school.
I go to school.
Okay, we proceed now with this.
From there, my mind triggered me for which you have never received. It is a corruption. So now you are going to pay. Which type of integrity do you have? I said, no, let me, I want to remain clean. Because he's a big man, you can't tell him no immediately. I said, let me give him a second chance to think that it is wrong.
Is there anyone who was using it to tap into those big people?
Using me to tap into those people?
Yes.
Using me?
Yes.
No.
Because you seem like, how did you, a genius
Person, yes.
want to fight corruption? How did you even think of refusing money when yet it took time? You were in Morocco, you didn't receive your allowances, and then someone comes with little money, you refuse it. And this one is saying, give me this, they refuse it. Are you that fortunate?
The other a big person I have is Jesus, because I'm a Christian. I grew up in a church. The second person I have is President Museveni. Every day, Bib is teaching us to be patriotic. A second time, President has been saying expose corruption. So I'm standing on just presidency advice. I even asked myself, should I betray Museveni, President Museveni, or I betray this boss? I said no. Let me go with president because president can decide if this one can chase me. President can say come back, you are clean.
Let's proceed.
But more so on that, I was not fighting corruption in prison because I'm a small person. I wanted to keep my record clean. Even if you continue with your corruption, it's okay. But leave me clean.
Also, seem like you had someone who was using it to fight those.
No. Can you prove me that? Can you prove that? You are stating that there is someone behind me. I've said the big person I'm with Jesus. The second person is President Museveni, who is teaching us to be patriotic every time. Be patriotic every time.
Okay, let's proceed. Then, did you pay the money?
I never paid the money. If you can get real evidence that I paid the money, my hand is here, cut it. I've decided in my hand, cut it. I never paid, and the man already accepted in IGG office that I never paid him, and he accepted his mistake.
Okay, we proceed. Now from there,
yes.
What happened when he refused your appeal? What happened again?
When he refused my appeal, now they tried to force me to go Koboko by force. I started saying no, there is life, losing life. I said no, just give me 3 days because I know prisoners procedures. I will fight with 21 days to see CGP. Oh, I didn't go to Koboko. If I fail to CGP within 21 days, they chased me from house, chased everything out too. I said.
Before we proceed,
yes.
Have you ever heard of something called Parliamentary Committee on Defense?
Oh yes, I have ever heard of that.
That chairman called Nyachikongo, now there is someone else.
Yes, Nyachikongo.
Did you meet him?
I have tried. My first time to enter the parliament and I go to office of the speaker. Speaker promised me to help me, but of course he's carrying all Uganda with many duties.
Yeah.
She may even forget me. You may find she's still working on my thing. So I cannot go to speaker. I go to DC. That's why I was agree. Let me first wait and I see speaker. What is not telling me? Then if let's say speaker is still, carrying all parliament is big.
And Uganda.
Then that's when I can go to the other committee of defense and Uganda Teraj. So that's where I'm standing.
Let's go back to where we were.
Yes.
I'm coming here. He refuses. So I want to trust because of time.
Yes.
So from there, what happened?
So after forcing me and chasing me in a house, all my things were pushed on a road. I said no.
You refused to go to Koboko?
No, I wanted to request to see my boss, tell him my problem. Then I go to Koboko.
Yes.
They refused me to give me a chance. When I reached headquarters of prison, they stopped me. I went back directly to the Secretary General, Richard Todongo of NRM, to tell him so that he can call CGP.
Todongo knows about this story?
I wanted to meet him, but again people grabbed me not to see him. Themselves, they said to go back to prison. Reaching there, and a human resource, by then was Afande, David Himesebe. He called me in his office. What is the problem? I told him everything. He said it's okay. Now even me now I've known you are clean. Go to Koboko. I said praise God. He promised me transport, of which after
get my chair here because we need to.
Yes. He promised me transport. After he refused to give me transport, and I have evidence for that. So from there I said no. I got information from GG, Betty Kanya, headquarters. The first person I saw is Madam Annie Muhigwe, her deputy IGG. She received me and she said, put these things, everything down. After listening to all evidence, she was so amazed and interested in this case. She called the other man who chased me, Deputy General Prison, James Mnanje, and said, you have a case here, in 5 minutes I want you. By then, Deputy General Prison was in a hospital of Kenya for cardiology, for heart problem, because I have evidence to confirm that.
Let's leave that one. That is a private life.
Yes.
That we should not go into.
Yes. From there, Deputy IGG said, within 1 week I'm going to call you. I said, it's okay. After 2 weeks, they called me. Come and we tell you what you have talked with your boss. Deputy General Prison, James Mnanje. I said, I come now. Yes, come now. Is he going to be there? Who? No, you are a small person. You can't.
So it means in prison. For you can't meet like Yawashija or his deputy if you're still a junior.
they have been coming and we meet them, but it is just pretense protecting him. Just he's a person. I mean, if we can, people can meet ministers. What about CGP? People are meeting president. You have never seen president with common people. Then what about just
a protocol?
A protocol?
Yes.
Then what is missing for me? I'm a Ugandan. Full Ugandan with a national ID card.
I mean the protocol that before you meet him, you must go through offices.
No, okay, chain of command can be there, but if there is emergency, then why should I die and then you remember protocol?
Yes. Our very own people who are watching us, we are running this story. It has a lot of issues, but this is a man who lost his job and he was not compensated, and he believes that he still had 28 years that he had to serve in Uganda police, and he was promised a compensation that he never got. Secondly, he says he was just unfairly. He has tried many of the government agencies that are put here there to help people like him. He's a trained nurse who worked with Uganda prison, and most in times of Corona, which wasn't easy, but God helped him and survived. So we're looking into his story, and I want also people who are watching us, and every person, but the words expressed in these programs are not part of anywhere, just the management of this TV channel or anywhere. They are the words of the one who's saying them, and he's fully responsible for them. We are the medium that is here to expose his story to the world, and he's responsible for every word and everything, every document used here is responsible for it. Let's continue.
Yes, as you have heard, I own this story.
This is IGP.
This is IGG
IGG's
office.
letter that is dated November 2021.
Yes.
And it was received.
Yes.
So this was your statement.
Yes, they are the IGG is the one who advised me to write everything like this.
Okay. So
But
you
yes.
told me about IGG.
Yes.
You've seen her.
Yes.
Then after seeing her,
That with the
you call
IGG.
this person.
Yes.
He comes.
Yes, yes.
What happened? What happened when he came to IGG?
When I entered in IGG, that with the IGG office, Madam Anya Muhigwe, immediately she says, yes, welcome, yes, sit here. They close the door. They picked everything from me, phone and the bags. Sit here. Your boss has accepted it and has said you ask what you want. Yes, that's good. I want to go back to school to protect my life and my job only. Then the IGG said, no, your boss has said you ask another rank. I said, I ask a rank, yes, no. It will be a case. I will get a rank if I do something good in the prison, not in this Borongoto. A woman got annoyed. I did with IGG and Mahigwe. Got annoyed. Yeah, no, get out of my office, don't come back here. You can't listen. She just me.
Because you refused to accept
Because I
the
don't rank, yes, only that.
How was she concerned?
I don't know. It was like a trap to get me that as if I'm forcing government to ask a rank. I said no. I've seen this trap. I can jump it. So she got annoyed.
You were talking about big people.
Yes.
And this thing is going to be on the air.
Yes.
Are you responsible for all the words you say?
Everything. And they are already all MPs in the evidence family. You already have evidence. What I'm doing, they have evidence.
So why have they been silent about it?
I don't know why. That's why I'm still pushing on at this President Museveni see. And see, a patriotic person has been teaching that I've learned and I've got what he was teaching me.
Yeah, we have Ugandans who are but I don't have evidences of you being corrupt also. But you give me your side.
Me to be corrupt?
Yes.
Like when?
How you joined police?
Thank you very much.
Did any Gambano kind?
Thank you very much. They are Mukirini. You know white.
How you passed?
I'm too clean.
How you passed exams at nursing school?
I'm too clean. I was no sponsor because I defeated the whole school and the school sponsored me.
Ladies and gentlemen who are watching,
it's
a sad story, but I'm enjoying. The confidence is too much.
No, it is not too much, but
yeah.
what I trust that Jesus in me is enough.
Yeah.
So from there, Anne chased me, the deputy just chased me, and I said,
I'm going to talk to Anne before. I'm going
Yes.
to talk to Anne, I think I can.
Yes,
Like,
and I have half a number. I'm WhatsApp with her, and she knows everything all of us have gone. Even a parliamentary group of WhatsApp. I also include here her, even the IGG.
You made a parliamentary group?
Yes,
You
WhatsApp
know
group, yes, and the IGG and the with all of them, and the Brigadier General is okay. the head of anti-corruption state house. All of them, they are there. They keep quiet and they don't talk and they don't leave. It is not new.
So this is.
So from there,
Dear viewers, am I say a fool? But I am. I think Jesus is there.
Jesus is there. So from there,
these are things that happened around 2021, right?
Yes, 2021.
Because I see the rate of IGP
Yes.
is reading 2021.
Yes.
So they have tested from IGP's office. What next? What happened?
So from chasing immediately with IGG, Madam Mane Tumine, no, I said no, let me see the full IGG. I struggled to get her number. I called her. She said, "Come." I entered in her office. It was also a struggle to reach her.
Yeah, I know. Officers has protocol.
They push you almost 3 months, almost every Friday, 3 months. I sat with IGG basically on the same table. Really, it is painful. Someone tell you words, and that is now is doing nothing. She promised me, I don't know, I'm going to use to be example. You have a good evidence. No, you believe your paper. Even I left a copy of her, with her, of this letter.
This is a real complaint.
He received the rest.
Yes. Right?
Yes.
Deputy Commissioner General of Police.
Of Uganda Prison Service.
James, this was 7th March 2022.
Yes.
Yeah, you can read here, my viewers.
Yes. I left with IGG and received the letter when Commissioner General of Prison, Dr. Jonas Nujabashij, Morove Karoni, received and promised me to compensate me.
I'm seeing something like WhatsApp, something here.
It is this WhatsApp. It was a conversation with me, Dr. Jonas Nujabashij, and his deputy, Deputy Commissioner General of Prison, James Mwaji, who chased me, and the military assistant of Minister Otafire, Major Kolebuzi, Internal Affairs, when I was explaining what is happening.
Let's continue.
Yes.
My questions are coming.
Yes.
Explain the story.
So from there, IGG said he's going to use me as example. I said that's good. She shared with me her WhatsApp number and other things. I have her card. Just in 2 weeks. When I moved out of her office, they closed the offices. Even now, I think they are still closed. They can't go back. Whenever I go back, they chase me.
IG's office.
IGG office. I can't enter. On reception here, checkpoint, they can't allow me to go beyond that area because they refuse to help me completely. So from there, that's when I shared with the Commissioner General of Prison, and I said the consultation for advice. I made a group of those.
Who is using it? You see all these things you're doing?
No. I'm using my head. I'm using my head.
No, IGP is there. It's a question that IGP and his IGG and her deputy. It's like saying they didn't help you.
They didn't help me at all, and I have evidence. There they cannot refuse.
There is a court that you can run when you not. I think you can run there when you're not helped by IGG.
Which court?
It's called civil. I need to get it. It has civil court. Something.
You have tried to reach Uganda also said they have pro bono services, free services.
Yes.
When I reached there, they said they called these people back. They said they come back after 1 week. Going back there, they said they don't have enough money. Hire a lawyer to help me. So you check other places. I miss like that. I have tried to other in LDC, in Makere this side. Also tried to help me, but they said no. We work with prison. We can't work alone. Let us first call them. They guide me. They guide us. I said no. You asking a SIF to guide you know how to help me. Then I said no. There is no safety here.
Let's proceed.
So from there, that's when IGG has not helped me, CGP has not helped me yet. I have everything. From there, I went to KCC labor office. They also have labor code. So they tried at least. They tried where I trust this Kanson Jingo. Kanson Jingo wrote to prison. The prison people came. I sat with them. So they were, because I had irrefutable evidence which you cannot prove wrong. They had no words. They said no. For us, we are under military. You can't put us in these courts. So they dodged to come back for the second meeting. Njingo said, use any other route that they can help you. So that's when I was leaving KCC Labor Court, and now I went to Parliament, Speaker of Parliament. Yes. Then from there, I went to State House Anti-Corruption.
Yes.
I submitted everything. He started playing me, but good enough in this anti-corruption unit. There are some good people. Someone I don't want to mention for his life told me, don't waste time here. This is a big fish. You rather use other means. I said, let me try and fail, but never fail to try. As the old saying goes. I tried for almost 6 months without any response. So I came back and now I said, no. All of you, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to the head of the unit. Department. And what unit? There is a good person. I don't want to mention their names. Was a good person. He gave me a phone, and I called him myself. I called the general. I said, the general, yes, this is James. I was just from my job. I need your support because you are appointed to fight corruption. This is your job. You have got what to do. General was concerned. He said, WhatsApp me everything. After WhatsApping him was hey, are you still alive? Yes, I'm alive, but I'm about to die. Then he said, are you serious? Yes. You are which rank? I'm a person of last rank. Then the big man is asking you just a peanut, 100,000 bribe. Yes. This one can't happen. Come back tomorrow. I said, it's okay. The next day I reached here to the office. But he tried to dodge me. Reaching there, everything was already organized. So he called me when I'm in his office. I have handed you my deputy, who tried in Israel is going to handle you. I said, it's okay, good enough. A big man is away. I started with a big council. He's a big, what is not a simple council, is a senior council. I started with him. He listened to everything. It was refuted. My evidence was refuted. You can't challenge it. Immediately accepted it and told me, no, we are going to call prison. Our general is going to call the other general. They agree on how to pay you. And those words, I have evidence. No one can challenge me.
Did you record?
I don't mind whether me or what, but I have evidence. No one can challenge me. No, there is no one behind me. Only it is just like God helping you to open your doors. Pass here, doing it. Do you think I didn't know that you're in this world, but I'm here with you? Anyone behind me to know you? So it is like that. So from there, I waited to get a feedback from Ocho Edwin, a senior counsel.
That is when?
Let me check my records. It was around like 1 year back, 2022.
That is 2 years back.
Yeah, 2 years back. So council started dodging me again. When the council started dodging me, I asked him. This is my letter I submitted, and this is 52002 to Soroka. That's why they are dodging it, because they received this letter, the anti-corruption unity, and they started processing my things. After the deputy head of anti-corruption told me, I'm busy, come back. After 6 months without help, no, I was now out of mood. I called the head of the head department and said, no, your deputy is not helping me. He said, give me like 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, Brigadier General Henry is okay, called me on his phone. James, yes, I have called the prison and they have said you are a deserter, you are no longer staff, you deserted. Then I said, can you call those people and me on the same table? They bring a document, I bring a document, we balance which date, and we say mistake where it is because we are using phones without seeing one another. A man said, no, we are having many things, emergencies, we cannot do it like that. I said, no. Even my case is emergency because it's life. A man told me to leave these things. After all, he's a big man. Yeah, I'm also a small person. And I have evidence of these words. He cannot challenge me. And he's aware because I've ever shared with him those words. He's aware that I have them. So I asked him, do you support me to put all this information in the media? The man, no, don't try to put in the media. You see, you rather write to president. I said, it's okay, let me follow your advice. I picked a pen and I wrote to president. I have been writing to President Museveni several times. The last time is this, and it is received. And all letters have been received by one person, but no reply.
But these letters, they don't have a stamp.
They
How
don't,
do you know that?
in the state house, they don't even they don't stamp, but they receive. But the person who is receiving,
The State House doesn't. This is what we should do. Someone, if you're watching and if you see this, you can please text. In the State House letters, they don't stamp.
they told me they don't stamp.
I'm trying to get to know this.
And I have other letters of the signed by the same person, and it is not also stamped. And that is the same person still telling me.
Now this picture.
This is another letter I wrote to President after his speech.
This is 2020.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. After everything failed to move very well, I got my information and posted on President Museveni's Twitter account. After 1 week, I saw President asking Commissioner General President Dr. Yabashia at Kororo that there is a rampant corruption in your department. There is a person I want. I wish I get that evidence. I was waiting just to mention my name. Then I just food with I just food to State House. So after 1 week, a few days, I wrote to President to brief him about rampant corruption in prison because I have evidence and I think he is aware about me, but he was trying to speak as old man. You know, old man they speak in Proverbs. I was like, let me brief you about what you want.
On Twitter.
From Twitter, then I put this letter to brief him on what has been briefing.
The same one writing.
Same handwriting, the person receiving was the president, but no reply. From there, after seeing there is no reply to president, State House, and what they have already chased me, I said no. Maybe president, you know, Uganda with other things, it is too big, is overwhelmed. I said, let me write to Mama Janet, because is our mom of the country. And the Minister of Education, I wrote to her, and her undersecretary is aware about everything. All offices have all information, and the secretary to Mama Janet Honorable is aware about this. So they have been promising, and I have their phone number. I've been calling them every Monday, as they promised me that every Monday call us. Now it is a full 2 months without the feedback. So that's why you repeated again, right, President? Still there is no feedback. So really, I have no help. That's why I said no. Let me make a documentary. Let me put these things in social media. I'm requesting all what I'm talking is owned by me, not any platform. Don't blame me as a person. If you want to blame me to Yatunga James.
So Yatunga James, come back. Now I see where you are. What exactly do you want?
This time, your question, you want a yes or no?
No, it's not yes or no. But I want to know, what do you want
exactly
right now? Yes.
My answer is in a paragraph, as it is like this. I talked with CGP, and CGP told me to write to him for compensation. Instead of advising me to do any other thing, he said write to me for compensation. That is all. I wrote to him, as we have seen earlier. Again, when I started pushing these things to MPs in the WhatsApp group of all MPs countrywide, they wrote to me to write to CGP to go against their decision as Prisoners Council. I wrote to them. This one is a letter as appeal against that decision. I attached all evidences and explanation and my interest. I told them my interest. My interest was still in a good relationship with CGP's directive to write to him for compensation. Still I need compensation. If you want to know what do I want a compensation as I was directed by CGP.
Why don't you go back
because
to work? Why, or if they
because
bring you back to work?
because you may ask me why can't I go back to work? Where things have reached, they are unrepairable. It's like refusing to bring a drug when a patient is sick, and when they have after burying, you want to bring a
Why
drug.
don't you continue with your life? This is 3 years. Why don't you start your life and go? You're already a medical person.
What do we call human rights? If where you go they chase me, I keep quiet. Where you go they chase me, I keep quiet. What do we call human rights? If I just, it is a government job. Can you get for me another government job? See me when I wanted to go back to school to Marago School of Nursing for more studies. I went back at school and I studied and I finished and I passed. I graduated with others. From there, I'm still looking jobs. I don't have a job. I still looking a government job.
So you
I'm
money to pay for your tuition.
money for my tuition. You know, before joining prison, I had completed 5 years when I was.
You always had, you and Yanko always had.
Yes.
Things are simple for you in those offices. How come for you it's hard?
It is just words, created words. Now you are seeing me here. So I'm an example to tell other people that things are not simple for us also.
We hear if you are in Yanko in office, you enter. Any help you want, you get.
Where is help? No, there is no office that has helped me. It shows that they are just words. So I'm surviving on God's mercy. I'm surviving on literally I had never just saved previously before joining prison. And I have a family. My children, why? My children are at home, they are not at school. I don't have money for school fees because I lost my job. My sister was in senior 2, is at home still. A girl of 10 points. She made 10 points at P7, but now she's at home. I don't have school fees for my kids and my sister. They are at home. That's why I cannot stop looking for my justice, because I have a responsibility. Whoever is saying that you can live, give me a job and I live. Give me a government job and I live.
Can you try private hospitals? They're wrong.
But is it simple? It is not simple to get a job.
You did in your internship.
I passed very well. Marago Hospital. I passed very well.
So I'm saying with a doctor who's frustrated with life.
I'm an assistant nursing officer.
Assistant nursing officer who's frustrated, who has not been helped, and who is seeking for justice. I would like to call upon, this story is not ending here. We're going to visit all the offices he has talked about, and we have to bring back these files. And I will always make sure that I give you feedback to people who are watching us here on GNTV, those who are watching us on PoliticsCG, on TikTok, WhatsApp, Facebook, wherever you will find this. We are looking to know what exactly happened. I don't want to judge a coin by one side. This is the one side of him I've heard. But as you've heard, this is an old man who has spoke for himself. And he's sober enough. He's given us his side of the story. He wants a compasation. He doesn't want to be reinstated in the prison. Well, I think he fears for his life.
Of course, because things are beyond repair. Because I'm in a nursing office, I may be working on a prison.
So, anti-corruption unit, IGG's office, all those offices that are there, I think if the Auditor General can pick interest in this,
very well.
You can come up and you see how this man is helped, because we have God, the powers. Any person who can help this person, he can help you. Anyway, you can connect him, you can do it. And we see that our Uganda changes. Do I think that we still have people who can be free from corruption, who think the government, who takes what is preached by leaders seriously. You're the first person I've seen by taking what he has preached seriously. And I pray that you will stop. I've been honored to hail for this episode. I stop here, but it's just starting. Let me tell you, it's just starting, and we'll move up to the end of this matter. I've been honored to hail for you, and for today, I want to tell you, I've shot this video on Heroes Day, and I think corruption is of this week. it was on Thursday, President was condemning corruption.
Yes.
So it makes sense to me. Tomorrow we have an episode, again another disturbing episode of a man who was hit by these round kickers on streets. 2 years, he has not been helped. It will be airing on our channel at exactly 6:30. I've been on to here for you. We meet.